I think that this is going to be, if not one of the most personal videos that I have ever done on my YouTube channel, guys. I am talking about my life, my story of living in Malta. 2015 is when I moved to Malta, and now it's 2024. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's Alex here. You're seeing the thumbnail and the title of this video. This is going to be one of the most personal videos that I have ever done. You know, guys, the whole point of this video is to give you my story about my life in Malta, how I started it, where am I now, what's going on, because I know that with this video I can give you quite a lot of information and advices and tips so that whoever is planning to move to Malta will kind of benefit from this video. I will start off my whole journey about Malta. I will say 2014. I used to live in Dubai for 4 years and I love my life there, but I noticed that there is no any future in that area and there is no future for me in Dubai. I moved back to my country in Macedonia. I didn't like the climate there and the mentality at the same time. So I wanted to go somewhere away again, but I wanted to be somewhere in Europe where there is going to be a nice climate, which I'm pretty sure that many of you who are planning to move to Malta are driven by the beautiful climate that we have here. I'm staying here and I'm currently in Bangkok in Thailand when I'm doing this video. Speaking about, stick with my YouTube channel because a lot of new videos are coming out from Thailand. Now in 2015, over the winter time, I'm getting depressed because it's snowy, it's cold, you don't really feel so motivated to do anything. I was basically doing nothing in my country. I was just sleeping throughout the day, going out with my friends throughout the night, staying up until 4 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. Very unhealthy life, I would say. So when I started thinking about moving abroad, the first thing that came out in my mind was going to Maldives. I wanted to live on an island which is tropical with a beautiful climate. However, in Maldives you can't really make a family or make a career or have a good social life. Nothing bad with the Maldives, don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty sure that many Europeans would not opt for a life in Maldives. They would more likely opt for something like Malta or even Cyprus when we are talking about the climate. Anyway, putting the climate on the side, it was time for me to make a big decision to move to Malta. Officially, when I moved to Malta, it was 12th of April 2015. Guys, as soon as I landed in Malta, the very first thing that I've noticed was the beautiful climate and also the humidity. So considering it's April, in my country was warm, but not as warm as in Malta. I was already sweating when I arrived here on the island. And I still remember the first week where I stayed in Malta was in Pacheville, the nightlife area in St. Julian's. Guys, I stayed there in a hotel for a whole week. Now, there is one very important topic that I wanted to tell you before I moved to Malta was how did I investigate whether I really gonna like this place, and also what about the job opportunities, the life here, social life, meeting new friends, dating and stuff like that. This is an advice that I can give for you guys, especially nowadays in 2024 when we have all these platforms like Facebook, social media, Tinder, all of that. I tried to search for new friends on social media platforms. Nowadays, you can just go on Valletta as a location on Instagram and you can find all the posts that people were doing over there. So you can start, you know, following them, sending them a message or something like that. I know that for some people this might be intimidating. Now, with this being said, I started meeting a lot of people before I moved to Malta on social media. And we started chatting, you know, you can kind of get to know whether the people are someone that you will really like in real life or no, just even through messages and through the posts that they're posting. I already had a base of some friends that I wanted to meet when I will arrive in Malta. So as I said, on 12th of April 2015, I arrived in Malta and I started meeting all these people that I met them online. Many of them were Maltese, and this is another tip that I have for you guys. You need to start finding local people. You need to start finding people that are going to be beneficial for you. People that they know the language, people that they can help you with jobs here in Malta, and people that they can put you in their circle of friends so that you can meet more people here on the island. Well, some of these people, they really helped me into finding my first apartment in Malta, finding my first job in Malta, and I'm still thankful to all of those people that I have met along my life here in Malta, especially at the beginning, because without these people, I wouldn't have been here where am I nowadays, in Thailand, Bangkok. Another thing when it comes to work, and this is based on my personal story, starting from 2015 all the way down to 2024. A lot has changed in Malta when it comes to career, to growth, but there is a thing, especially if you are working for the Maltese people, they want to see your determination. They want to see your motivation about your work. They want to see that you are a hard worker. Nobody here, especially not the Maltese, would like to have a lazy foreign person living in their country and working for their company. Guys, this is extremely important. You need to show and prove yourself, and you need to sacrifice a lot. And the more you show your determination, the faster you're gonna grow in your career, regardless of which field you are. And I'm talking about if you're working for Maltese people. But considering that I have a lot of friends here in Malta, guys, believe me that in every establishment here, I mean, it's pretty much everywhere in the world, when you are working for someone, you need to show determination. Now, finishing about this when it comes to work in Malta, what about my social life? As I said at the beginning, I started meeting people before I moved to Malta. This was all on social media. I moved here on the island, and the first thing I realized when it comes to social life is that anywhere you go, whether it's at the beach or in a restaurant or at the bar, you meet new people, you meet new friends. Considering it's such a lively area and everyone is in such a positive vibe, it's so easy for you to find new friends. I started meeting people from all around the world and I started making my own circle of friends. However, I was very determined to have majority of my friends here in Malta, which are local people. Because as I said at the beginning of the video, these are the people that are going to help you out. Just in case if you're wondering about the noise at the back, sorry about that, but I'm in a hotel and considering that I'm on a time frame, I have to do this video right now and we have housekeeping in the room. There is another very important tip that I want to give you guys, especially for those that you're planning to live in Malta on a long run. I have met so many people from all around the world here in Malta and I started being friends with them. And there is a thing about foreign people who are living in Malta that many of them are going to basically leave the island. I was heartbroken because some of my very close friends that were living in Malta, they decided to leave the island. Alexito and Karinka, I know that you're gonna see this video, so you're one of them that I was so happy to have you here as friends. Heartbroken because you left, but I'm glad that we are still in contact. Anyway, I said that this video is going to be quite personal, so that's why I'm sometimes even releasing some of the personal stuff that I have here happening to me. Now, this is the tip that I wanted to give you about friendship in Malta, but at the same time, I'm gonna remind you, try to keep as many locals as you can in the circle of your friends. Because, as I said, they will help you out. With this being said, people that they really helped me out into buying my own apartment were Maltese people. I had Maltese people connecting me with a developer, I had Maltese people connecting me with a plumber, Maltese people connecting me with electrician, everything just to make my journey with buying an apartment in Malta more simple. Now, to some of you, this might be a surprise, especially those of you that you didn't know that I have an apartment in Malta, but I do have a video about it, so I'm not gonna go much into details. I'm pretty sure that you might be wondering, how come I'm still in Malta and what really keeps me here on the island after living here for 9 years? As I said at the beginning, the first reason why I wanted to move to Malta was because of the great climate, the great weather. And this is something that is still keeping me in Malta. Even though we have super hot summers, quite humid, and some of you... Thank you. I mean, the sun, that it's constant on the island, the vibe is unique. Those people that they haven't been in Malta, they don't know what I'm talking about. But those of you that you have been on the island, I'm pretty sure that you're understanding which is the vibe that I'm talking about. The next thing that really kept me here were the Maltese people. Every Maltese that I have encountered in my life, let's say 99 out of 100, they have been beneficial for me. They have been so pleasant to me and they have shown me the real face, that they have shown me love, they have shown me respect. They didn't treated me as the foreign guy. All the Maltese that I had in the circle are showing me that they're accepting me as a friend. They're showing me that they're accepting, they're showing me that they're accepting, they're showing me that they're accepting, they're showing me that they're accepting. They're showing me that they're accepted. They really accept me as a human being. They're not looking at me as a foreign person. And this is something that is very important for those of you that you're planning to move to Malta. Here you're not feeling as the foreign guy, considering that 25%, if not even more, are non-Maltese people. One more advice before I start concluding this video is where I used to live and where I'm living now. Some of you would like to live in a central area just for you to be close to work, close to the bars and to the restaurants. Living in a central area in Malta, you need time to adapt because it's so noisy. There is a lot of construction going on. There is a lot of movement. So for those of you who are living in more peaceful area, moving to Malta and living in the prime location, guys, you need at least like 6 months to get to understand this place and at the same time to adapt to it. When I used to live in this area, I really loved the fact that I'm so easy to get and commute all around the island on foot. I didn't need to use taxis, I didn't need to use buses, I didn't need to use anything. I was just walking around. However, when I made a decision to buy an apartment in Malta, I wanted this to be in more quiet area. Many of you already know that I live in Zurrieq. The reason why I choose to live in this area of Malta is because first of all, you are only with Maltese people. 99% of the people living there are Maltese. And at the same time, it is in the countryside, which is so quiet and peaceful. And it's also so green. The best decision that I have made was to live in this area because every morning when I wake up, I just wake up so peaceful. I wake up full of joy and ready to kick life. When I used to live in Zurrieq and in Sliema, I used to have that type of vibe when I wake up in the morning, but now considering I live in this area, it's even more. I think that I have given out a lot of information and I think that I've been speaking quite fast as well, but this video is going to be 12 to 14 minutes, hopefully. I might have missed out on something. If I did, or if you have any further questions about my life in Malta, just let me know down in the comment section of this video. I will try to answer all the comments that are going to come on this video, guys, because I want to help as many people if they're planning to move to Malta. Speaking about this, have a look at my channel for those of you that you're bumping into me for the very first time to find all the videos that I have created about Malta, or those of you that are planning to visit as tourists. I also have a lot of videos about it as well, a lot of self-promotion. And speaking about this, don't forget to check my website, which is alexinmalta.com, where you can find my personal guidebook into helping anyone to get further more information about Malta. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I think that it was one of the most personal videos that I have ever done on my YouTube channel. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to like it down below and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until I see you in my next one. Bye!